It's Madden NFL 23, and we'll see tight end Dawson Knox. He had a nice showing in last week's contest, 112 yards.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the rookie third-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw again. That's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've comped it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
So here are the Browns now with great starting field position. They're led out by the former 3rd-round pick, now in his 11th NFL season, and that's Russell Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A man who missed all of 2021, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. A beautiful fake. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Wilson. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Now it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in with Arma. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Darren Waller. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take the early turnover and converted into an opening touchdown. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And give him a gain of 37.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And this time not quite to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. The Steelers at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll try the left side with Taylor. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. And coming to line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Dobbins trying the left side. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now it's Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep to return is Lynn Bowden. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So here are the Browns to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They go play action with Wilson. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Dobbins is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nothing fancy there, Charles. You have 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Marcus Davenport able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will remain 2 scores down as the difference holds at 11.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want a Thursday game early in the schedule rather than later, just because the grind of the season hasn't really set in yet. But also, if they can get a win here, they get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
Keep the sticks moving. Keep them moving.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Here's Wilson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Man up! Come on, man up! Right there!
They'll run with Dobbins. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Dobbins once more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his first rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's 21-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a touchdown run from J.K. Dobbins. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. And discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Fuller brings it in over the middle. The offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll drop the throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on down to put it away on 4th down. And taken right on the 30. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A handoff running left is Dobbins. And one more time. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 49 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Those chains, keep them moving.
They go play action now. Wilson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. On 3rd down, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain an 18-point lead.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over, and it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Second and 10 now, Wilson. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. Wilson. This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with a throw to the safety valve, but it's fourth down. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this will remain an 18-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. That's Sims. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. Is ruled incomplete. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. And this a 39-yard attempt. Prater's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. On the counter now, it's Dobbins.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. Gets past one man. A second fake.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I don't care if you're taking it in round 1, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one, because right now this has not been his game.
Looking to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
They'll get this off to T.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Browns. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. Return for the Browns team.
As this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination